Hi guys, I'm back. So I had a little bit of a malfunction like with the camera, but that's okay. So I'm continuing to just doing the diagonal back sections right here. So I could see that she's pretty blonde right here, but I do see that she has a little tiger stripe, and this is all that's going to be my highlight because she's very blonde everywhere else, and I really don't want to over process her hair. So I'm going to take my foil and gonna apply my lightener, and we're just gonna saturate her hair. And it's okay if the comb goes. See, the foil's not slipping. Okay, so I'm just digging it, making sure that all this patchiness that has got to go. And we just fold the foil like a candy bar, and okay. So for this section of hair, let me see. Yes. I'm going to do a diagonal for this one. I know I did horizontal for these, but this one has to be a diagonal. And we're just going to put the hair like this. And this is what's going to get my neutral blonde. And I'm just going to apply it like this. And I'm just digging it, digging it, digging it. Make sure that she has nice and even saturation. Okay, it's nice and saturated. And take the foil, and we do a little candy bar. And we got 2 more foils for these highlights. So for this one, also going diagonal, and I see a little tiger stripe that needs to be addressed. And I'm just going to weave them out. Yes. Leave this hair alone right here. Okay. And I take my lightener. And we just apply it. You see how I'm going vertically like this with my brush? That ensures it's not patchy. The thing is, with an all-over blonding, there are going to be some parts of the hair where the bleach didn't take, or where the hair is really resistant, and that's totally fine. It's always good to go back after you do an all-over blonding and just put lots and lots of highlights. And that's the best way to correct blonde and create a beautiful, like, clean blonde without the patchiness. I'm all for the highlights. Okay, so we take the comb. See, in one shot I was able to fold the foil, and we do a little candy bar like this. Okay. So, let me see. I want to make sure that my lightener isn't drying up. So, I just and yes, we're down to our last foil for this section. And this is going to be the hair that needs the lightener. And this is going to be our last highlight before I go back and I apply the base color. And I love doing these diagonal partings. You get very beautiful even highlights that way. And you see I'm just applying how I'm applying the lightener, making sure that each strand of hair is nicely saturated. And what do you know? I mixed enough High Lift Neutral Blonde and bleach for all these highlights. And I alternated between the money piece technique and the weaving technique. And the weaving is like separation, where you do the threading motion with your comb. Directing it down, making sure that each strand is saturated. We let the comb go. And we fold the foil. And we create a nice and little candy bar. So let me lift her up. And so in just under 15 minutes, I was able to put in all these highlights in her hair. And now it's the fun part. Stay tuned for the base color. Yeah.